Hi Libra, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing quite well. This is the weekly reading for July 5th through 11th, 2021 for my Libras. So the first card we get for y'all is Justice. Now it's upside down, which tells me, okay, this card is about balance, about, what you sow, you reap, that type of thing. And you're not feeling like you've been treated fairly. Right now, there's somebody in your life that you feel like is treating you unfairly. And it's really getting to you. That's really bothering you at this moment. But you have what it takes. You get the Magician. You have what it takes to get you through this season. That could be to forgive. That could be to figure out why this is happening. That can just be to understand. But you have what it takes. Because see, he's got a wand. He's got infinity, cups, pentacles, swords, wands again. These beautiful flowers. It's all about you have what you need to get through this. But there's still a part of you that feels like you've been mistreated. I'm not going to say that's not even valid. It is valid. But just because someone doesn't do for you what you think they ought to, sometimes it just goes back to expectations. Expectations are basically setting us up for failure or setting people up for failure. Because when you expect something from them, unless you told them what you expect, it's kind of unfair. Because what you expect from me in a certain situation may not be how I perceive it. So you have to be honest about that. And then you get the Four of Cups, which generally is saying that you're not looking. See, he's got these three things and he's not seeing what all he's got. He might have plenty, but he's not seeing that. But when I'm seeing with that is that even though you have the ability to figure out why you're not getting your expectations met, part of that goes back to your perception. Have you fairly said what those expectations are? For example, when I have a friend that I'm arguing with or unhappy with, I will go and tell them why I'm feeling hurt. And I always say use I messages, which are, I feel this way, not you did this. Because, or if I do mention what they've done, it's when this happened, this is how I felt. I'm owning my feelings. And you need to own your feelings, but at the same time, go ahead and have that discussion with those people that matter to you. You also get the Queen of Pentacles, which reversed, which is upside down. And this is about that self-made woman getting the promotion. So I'm thinking that it's even possible that that you've got some disagreements at work right now. And that feminine energy. And you just need to realize that expectations just hurt you. One of the things, next card you get is the Eight of Cups. This is saying that you need to spend some time in meditation, figuring out what's going on, evaluating, maybe spending some time in a spiritual place. That's why I say meditating. Maybe have your Akashic Records read. Maybe have someone do a reading. I personally have set up an astrological reading this week. I'm really excited about it because I just needed to have that time for me. Also, it says to be careful, turn this over, be careful about not only what you want, what you choose, but what you wish for. I think that you're wishing for something that isn't good for you. And it goes back, once again, to some of those expectations. I think that is your biggest lesson this week, is to evaluate those things, to evaluate your choices, just evaluate and spend some time in, this is almost like a walkabout, like the Australian Aborigines, they'll do a walkabout where they get in touch with God or the goddess. And that's what it's saying. Just take that time to do your walkabout. Also, you get Azurite, focus. So this tells me, too, that you're getting out of focus. You're looking at the wrong things. And you might be looking at the right things for the wrong reasons or the wrong things for the right reasons. I mean, you know what I mean. So stop and evaluate, do your walkabout, do your meditation, do whatever it is that you feel called to do so that you might go further along your spiritual path. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel.